everybody.
Yeah, facts.
So all right, boom. Now let's figure out how the music come into play. What year was that? How young were you?
I want to say we was like, damn, maybe 20 or 19 or some shit like that. You feel me? It was around 05, 06-ish. And it really came in, we was bumping 3-6 Mafia. We was listening to Gucci Mane. We was listening to a lot of DJ Screw. And my nigga Dapper Don was actually the one who
Dapper
rapped.
Don. So that was on my guy. He a chef now, right?
Yeah.
That's my boy.
But a lot of people don't know Dapper Don is a producer.
Right.
He's been producing music.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he produced Kush Groove, which was
He
one of
did?
my
That was my
biggest records.
joint.
Yeah. You feel me? So that was
I
like
never knew he produced that. That's crazy.
Yeah, so Dapper Don was the main one, like, yo, listen to my beats. Check this out, da-da-da-da. So we would get on beats and shit, but we wasn't really rapping. We'd just be like, we from down the hill, on some crunk shit, like just chanting. And somebody heard that, like, yo, you gotta come to my studio and lay that down. I'm like, I don't even know where the studio is. He like, bro, trust me. Come in, make that a hook, but then I need you to rap after that type shit. And so when we started doing that and hearing how we sounded in the studio, we like, oh, this shit sound kind of all right. And because we got a big neighborhood, anything we was putting out back then, niggas was bumping it in the neighborhood. Yeah. So that shit started like just catching on, like catching us a little buzz. And I'm on some shit like, all right.
It was organic. Y'all the guys from Essex County had a real fan base in the city, like early from in the city. Yeah. I'm talking about from Newark to East Orange that everybody kind of knew who you guys was.
Big ass fan base.
And so that how did the 151 come about?
So that was our crew before we was even rapping. You feel me?
Oh, that was the name would be.
Yeah. We was just 151
high
Fever
school,
Gang.
college days.
Yeah, all through high school, all through college and shit. We was just Fever Gang. You feel me? Niggas was drinking 151 heavy.
This
guy right here.
He gave me my first shot of fever.
He had different. He did the first lot of things. Like he one of the guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. A little older than me, so bro was one of the first dudes. Like I'm never really was a big drinker. Now I'm that guy. I'm drinking, but I'm saying back then I wasn't really drinking as much.
We had the Fever first. We probably had the Lean
first.
He was
the Fever first, and then they had the joints around, and we was just moving around. It was a different vibe when you were around Kirk. You know what I mean? The Killer. When you were around Killer back then, it was different, and they used to love to be around them. You know what I'm saying? Menage a Trois and all that shit y'all niggas was rapping about.
Yeah, we was doing that before rapping,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? So
threes,
you know,
all that, man.
And I remember, you know what I mean, early 2000s, so on and so forth. What do you think went wrong with the group as far as music? Because I don't see you guys hanging around as much anymore.
You know the issue is, and it's like with any big group, like think of Wu-Tang, right? It was a lot of us. It was a lot of niggas. It was a lot of us, right?
But I only really think about you and Dapper Don when we think about Fever.
We got Half, P. Jerz.
Oh, Half, yeah, Half.
P. Jerz.
Shout out P. Jerz.
Then you got niggas that don't even really know about like that from down the hill. Then we had homies from Newark, Irvington. Like we had a lot of members, you feel me? And the thing is, back then, nobody really knew the tricks to the trade with music. Social media wasn't crazy like that.
It was no social media.
Yeah. So
this before MySpace.
So think about it. We get booked to do a show. We got to bring 15, 20, 30 niggas in the building. You feel me? And then I'm bankrolling this shit. So the shit just became a lot to bear. So it wasn't that it fell apart or nothing like that. It just was impractical to work with that many people. It's easier to get your main man in the door. Think of Yo Gotti and then think of CMG. It's easier to get the one person through the door.
That's what I be telling him.
Then bring the rest of the gang in afterwards. You feel me?
Right.
Me being in the fashion, music, or everything I was into, it just made sense for me to just be Unicorn, be Killer Kirk, and do my thing. It's more efficient for me to do it than to be doing it with 100 niggas. And then it was also intimidating niggas, you feel me?
But it took years for you to figure that out. Though.
It did. It took everything was trial and error type shit.
Because it took consistency. Because I remember 05.
Yeah.
You was 100 deep. Then let's go to 2010. You was probably we was doing the performances at the mansion. You was still like 100 deep.
You was still 100 deep. That was Kush Groove around 2010.
Rewind when y'all did y'all remixed the college record, man. I love college. The Ruckus shit. What year was that?
Ruckus parties. We did
that was 2009, right?
09. Yeah. We did Ruckus Fest, all type of shit.
Yeah, you was doing like things first, like hitting stages first.
Yeah, we was like the first group like really doing big shows early on. Like
and you built relationships early too.
A Rock Davis video early.
Rock Davis.
That Fever Gang video.
That Fever Gang video. Fun fact, during that video is when I introduced Rock Davis to Jay Scorsese and they formed Itchy House.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, facts.
That's dope. Look,
FEVA.
FEVA.